Hi, and welcome to Me and My Golf. I'm Harvey Riley, and I'm going to share with you the secret of how I made some incredible changes to my game with Pierce and Andy. Let's take charge of your game.
So welcome to this week's My Swing Analysis, and thank you for joining us here on the 14th at the beautiful Asprey. Now look, if you want to win a chance or have the chance to win a swing analysis with myself and Pierce, enter below by commenting, telling us why you need it. Why do you need it so bad? And we will choose a winner. We'll pick one for next week, so good luck with that. Right, Pierce, slightly different swing analysis today. One of our students, we're actually going to do a before and after of one of our students here, Harvey Riley, who's done amazingly well. So we wanted to share with you some of the things that have really helped him progress so quickly, Pierce, in the space of just over a year, but really talking about the most important part of the golf swing. Now, whenever anybody looks at their golf swing, Pierce, they tend to look at the wrong things.
Yes.
Tend to look at what maybe the hips are doing, the arms, the body.
Maybe.
But to us, what's the most important part of the golf swing?
I don't know, what is it? Should we tell them? Can we tell them?
We can share it with them.
They should be paying for this. Okay, the club face. And you know, we get asked the question a lot, what is the most important part for us? And for us it is the club face, because as Andy said, how your body reacts is often as a result of where this is pointing, especially when you're striking the golf ball. So
definitely.
And the king.
It is, yes. And we're going to just talk about, look, what we've done with Harvey, and if you can pull out a couple of things from this that are going to help you, which hopefully you can, you might be able to make some faster changes. So let's talk about Pierce, the changes that he's made. We've got his swing on the left here from June last year, and we've got his swing from actually last weekend. So we're going to show you really the difference. It's amazing the progress that he's done, really. So let's take a look at his posture. His posture's much better on the right. He's a little close to the ball on the left here, but what we're going to really notice is straight away as we move into his backswing, we're going to look at what the club face does. So club face is massively over rotating. Now, Harvey's problems at this stage, Pierce, he wasn't getting much distance with his irons.
No.
It's very weak, high flight, and losing them right. Now, Harvey's pretty good. He's generated some speed, but the loft that he was creating at impact was letting him down. So you can see a massive amount of club face rotation early on in the swing. You can see halfway back there. When we go into this backswing now, we'll see the lead wrist is very cupped at the top. Quite a long golf swing here. The club disappears behind his back. And you'll see from his downswing now, the first thing to move is his club head before the body starts to move. It comes down a little steep. The lower body isn't really engaged that much. It's quite steep angle through the golf ball. His right foot's very planted, and you can see almost that vertical shaft on the way through there, Pierce. So his body cannot move from there. Now, if we take a look at the right screen, look at the changes here. What we're going to notice, much more athletic posture, very good here, worked hard at that. We strengthened his grip a little bit to help him with the club face, but look at his backswing move away now. His first move away, we're going to see that the club face now is so much more sort of looking down or looking towards the ball in his first move away. So when he gets to parallel point one, we'll see the face is matching his spine, and then at the top of the golf swing here now, we'll see it's much shorter, much more in control, and you'll see the club face now is pretty much in line with his lead arm. Now, great position, Pierce. If the majority of the guys watching could get into this position at the top of the backswing, everything would be so much easier. They can activate their body and move and start to actually hit some longer shots. And we'll see into his downswing now, his lower body, his hips start to work better, his right foot's better, his angle of attack is a lot shallower, and you can see through the golf ball, he's a lot more dynamic and moving there. So, great work from Harvey.
Yes.
What are the things then for these guys that they can really take from this, Pierce, to help them? Because it's something that we see so much, isn't it, really?
So let's just have a little bit of a quick talk again about Harvey's golf swing and how the club face affects his body, how you were talking about. So imagine this. If I were to program in an open club face and everything else I did in my golf swing was really good, so I was to turn, shift pressure, really unwind the body, look where that club face is pointing. It's pointing miles out to the right. I only need to hit one shot doing that, and suddenly it sends messages to my brain, which will send messages to my body, should I say, you need to stop doing that. So you need to change something. And often what the body will do, it won't go, oh, let's get the club face changed. What it will do, it'll allow the club face to stay open, but then the body stops. Everything stalls in an effort to try and square the club face up, and as soon as you're doing all those motions there, you lose all the dynamism in your body, in your golf swing. You can see the amount of loft I'm creating there just to square the face up, and I'm just not going to be an efficient golfer by doing this. So what we need you to do, if you are this person, so if you are somebody who is hitting it high, weak, to the right, you know, not getting a great contact, video your golf swing first of all and look at the club face. So if your club face is getting twisted here, or if the leading edge is running a little bit too vertical compared to your lead forearm, or the club face is open at this point here, then you have a problem, and you can do whatever you like with your body, you're still going to hit the golf ball to the right, and you're still going to then stall your body, because your body just won't want to commit like we want it to.
Definitely, and we always talk about it. Look, we need to give the body a reason to move, and look, this club face, if we get a stronger club face throughout the move away and the backswing, we have a much better chance of actually creating some power and a better loft at impact, and that's what certainly Harvey's done so well, and his game has completely changed. He's probably hitting the golf ball 2 to 3 clubs longer with his irons,
yes,
with no real massive increase in his club head speed, a little bit maybe, but really the difference is how he's getting back to the golf ball with his loft.
Okay, so look, this is how, if you are this person, like Harvey, it would be fair to say that what we would want you to do to start with is actually hit the golf ball to the left. Because if you could get the club face in a stronger position, the drill that Andy used with Harvey was very much feeling the club face pointing more at the golf ball in the backswing. And then from the top of the backswing, getting that lead wrist a lot flatter at the top. You can see the club face in a very different position. You can see the right elbow in a very different position. By doing that backswing, so keeping the club face pointing at the ball and flattening the lead wrist off, from there Harvey will have been hitting shots, not using his body, and guess what? The ball would have been shooting out to the left. So you'd have been pulling it, hooking it to the left. So straight away then, as long as you keep the club face under this same control, this same pattern, your body then will realise it needs to engage then to help square the club face up. So we always say, give your body a reason to move. And the club face being in a strong position is definitely going to help you do that.
It is, right. Okay, let's give it a shot then, Pierce. And what we're going to do a slow-mo of this to show you really what Pierce's club face is doing throughout the backswing and downswing really, and you'll see how much that lower body's engaged with Pierce as well.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the face more than I would do. Normally I'm going to work my body really hard to see if I can square the club face up doing this. So this isn't exactly how I do it on the golf course, but this is a really good example here. Okay, so I had to work incredibly hard there with my body to rotate it just to try and square that club face up, because it was very close going back.
Beautiful strike. You can see the ball is obviously the tee there, followed by the ground, which is exactly what
3 inches after the tee peg.
That's exactly what Harvey's doing now. So look, the most important part of the golf swing, what is it? Well, look, for us, if you can have good control on the club face, then generally you're going to be able to control what the body does. But if you're looking on video in your golf swing, look at this, worry less about this to start with, because if you get this right, this is going to work a lot better. Hope that helps. Make sure you post any comments and questions down below. Now, listen, questions for next month. Next month is all about training aids and golf equipment, so post any questions down below also that you have on those, and we will pick some to answer for next month. Thanks for watching. So we hope you enjoyed that, guys. Now look, if you want to make some serious changes to your golf swing and your game this year, make sure you head over to meandmygolf.com, where we have so much great content to help you.
Yes, we sure do. And while you are there, like Harvey has done, make sure you check out the coaching series. So turn your slice into a draw, strike your irons pure. These are 2 things that we've worked out with Harvey. It's definitely going to help improve your game. We'll see you over there.